Today's video is a collab with Eva's Animal World, and I'm very glad to be doing a collab with her. I apologize for any background noise. I had to throw this video together in like a day because my old file corrupted, and that really sucked. So, everything just kind of went downhill. But I figured it out, and I got through it, and I'm using a new editing software. I apologize for again any background noises or anything like that. I had to throw this together really quickly. And so today is a collab with Eva's Animal World, and we will be doing a video on the many different hermit crab species in the pet trade. There are many different other species that exist that just don't exist in the pet trade. So that's what the video is about. We will be covering in my video 11 species. And I think she included in hers 2 extra species. I haven't seen it yet, but, so I don't know exactly how your video is gonna be, but, yeah, so not all of the pictures in this video are owned by me. Only the one for Cenobita compressus, or the Ecuadorian crab, is. So a lot of them have come from Hermit Crab Association, TonyCenobita.com, the Crab Street Journal, and Land Hermit Crab Owners Facebook group. So let's get into the video. The first crab we're going to be talking about is Cenobita convipes. They go by the name concave hermit. They prefer shells with oval openings. They are brown and black in color. They have oval-shaped eyes, and we don't really know much about this crab because although they are in the pet trade, they aren't very common. Cenobita compressus goes by the name Aki, Pacific crab. They prefer shells with deep and oval openings due to their wide shield on their body. Their colors range from green, blue, orange, brown, gray, and white. You can see that I've pointed arrows to which one is the Cenobita compressus and which one is the Cenobita clypeatus. They have large, comma-shaped eyes, and their eye color can range from red to black. Cenobita rugosus and pseudorugosus are very hard to tell apart, although there are some differences. If you are wondering which one yours is, make sure to go to TonyCenobita.com and figure it out for yourself. It can be very difficult to tell these 2 species apart, but it is possible. They go by the names pseudoruggy, pseudorug, rug, and ruggy. They prefer shells with round openings. They come in most colors. They have comma-shaped eyes and pronounced stitch marks. Their big claw is unique in shape and longer and more skinny than most species. The tips of their antennae are orange or brown. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog, it's really bad. This video sucks. Cenobita purpureus goes by the name blueberry hermit, and they prefer shells with oval openings. They are bright blue and have small comma-shaped eyes and have not been exported out of Japan since 2010. That means that any blueberry crabs in the U.S. were either bought from someone who visited Japan and brought them back, which is very difficult and probably illegal, or they've been in the U.S. since 2010 or before, meaning the crab has been in captivity for at least 10 years. These crabs are very easy to tell apart from other species. Just because your crab is blue does not mean it is a blueberry, though. This is a very common misconception. Cenobita lila, until only recently, was thought to just be a color variation of Cenobita purpureus, but recently we realized that it was in fact a completely different species. They go by the name lilac hermit, and they prefer shells with oval openings. They are similar to blueberry crabs in appearance, although they are more lilac or lavender in color, and they are exported outside of their native range, and they are most commonly found in Indonesia, which means they don't quite live in the same area, whereas purpureus comes from Japan, just a very thin strip of Japan. These guys are obviously better. They're just the best species ever. They're very hard to get still, but if you can come across one, get it, because you might not see one ever again. Cenobita brevimanus goes by the names Indo, Indonesian, and Brevi. They prefer shells with round openings, and they have tiny dot-like eyes. Their colors range from hot pink to light gray, and they have a disproportionately huge big pincher. It's huge. it looks like a coconut crab. Cinnabida violacens prefers oval-shaped opening shells. They have thin, narrow eyes, and their adults range from purples and blues, whereas young crabs are orange and yellow. As you can see, they have a dramatic color change as they grow. The area in between this is normally a tan beige color. Cinnabida clypeatus is one of the 2 species that I own, the other being Cinnabida compressus. They go by the names PP, purple pincher, and Caribbean crab. They prefer shells with round openings. They have round eyes, and their colors range from orange, yellow, red, purple, and blue. Their big pincher is almost always purple on the outside. Cinnabida variabilis is one of the only 2 species available in Australia, that being this crab and the strawberry crab. They go by the names Aussie, Australian land hermit, and crazy crab. They prefer shells with oval or D-shaped openings, although not as much information is widespread in America as it is in Australia. So if you have Aussie crabs, I would definitely recommend doing more research on that individual species, no matter what species you have, but just do a lot of research if you have Aussies. They can only be found in Aussie pet shops and a few local stores in other countries, as they were only recently beginning to be exported outside of Australia. This and the strawberry crab are the only crabs available in Australia. Their eyes are slightly less elongated than the Ecuadorians, and they're arguably cuter. Cinnabida perlatus goes by the name straw and strawberry hermit. They prefer shells with heavy and round openings. They are bright red, large, and are very hairy, meaning they have lots of setae, and their eyes are similar to the Aussies, although they are a little bit smaller. I wanted to give an honorable mention to Burgess latro, the coconut crab or robber crab, who didn't make it because it doesn't belong to the genus Cinnabida. However, it does belong to the genus Cinnabida, so I thought I would give it an honorable mention. It leaves its shell after getting to a certain age, so at one point it looks similar to the Indonesian crab, and then once it jumps out, it changes color and just starts looking more like this. And before leaving its shell, it is not really known what the shell preference is, but from what I've found, it seems like they prefer round openings. Thank you so much for watching. This video was probably terrible. It was thrown together in literally 30 minutes. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I didn't have much time to do a lot of stuff. So if you made it all the way this far, then thanks a lot. You're obviously a great person. Thanks for watching. Bye.